Hi everyone, today's story is about the bear dance. The bear dance. Katya lived in the middle of a great forest where it was always summer. Her best friend was a big, bumbly bear called Brown. After a hard day spent picking flowers, climbing trees, and paddling in the river, Katya and Brown would have supper on the old tree stump in the middle of the forest clearing. After they have eaten and cleared away the plates, Brown would bow every low and say in his grumbly, bumbly voice, "Would you care for the next dance?" And Katya always replied, "Yes, please." Then together they danced the Charleston, the foxtrot, the waltz, the can-can, and an elegant tap dance on the table. But they always saved the best dance till last. In the middle of the forest clearing, with only the far-off hoot of an owl to disturb the peace, they would throw themselves into the stomping, shouting, growling, thumping, stamping, jumping in the air, bear dance. When they fell down, exhausted in a heap, Brown would look at the moon and say, "Goodness, is that the time?" And he would shuffle into his cage. And Katya would climb the sleeping tree and sleep there, without waking until daylight. One morning, Katya woke up with a shiver. The sky was gray with clouds, and the sun was nowhere to be seen. A group of snowflakes drifted down. "I must go and tell Brown," Katya thought. "This has never happened in my forest before." "Brown," Katya called. "Brown, wake up! The sky is gray and the ground is turning white." The only answer from inside Brown's cave was the sound of his deep, grumbly, bumbly snowing. "I'll get to the bottom of this," Katya said to herself, and she set off for the forest clearing. By the time Katya reached the clearing, the forest was white and her fingers and toes were numb with cold. She stood on the old tree stump and looked about her. "Oh, what has happened to my forest?" she cried. "It's my forest now," an icy voice replied. And there in the clearing stood a strange figure in a great white cloak, with an icicle at the end of his nose. "This is Jack Frost's forest now." Katya glared. She was cold and tired. "Sleep, Katya, sleep in the lovely soft snow," wheedled Jack Frost in his crackling, frosty voice. But Katya knew that was a bad idea. So she stomped her feet and blew on her fingers and said, "If you want me to go to sleep, Mr. Snowy Frosty Jack with the icicle nose, you'll have to dance with me first." Then she bowed low and said, "Would you care for the next dance?" "I'll dance with you," said Jack Frost, "but you won't get your forest back." They danced the Charleston, the foxtrot, the waltz, the can-can, and an elegant tap dance on the table. Then, gathering all her strength, Katya shouted, "And now we'll dance the bear dance." Round and round the clearing they went, faster and faster, dancing the stomping, shouting, growling, thumping, stamping, jumping in the air, bear dance. Finally, Katya could dance no more and collapsed in a heap on the green forest. Jack Frost was nowhere to be seen. "What's for breakfast?" said Brown in his bumbling, grumbly voice as he shuffled into the forest clearing. There was no reply. Katya lay happily asleep in the warm sunlight. The